Live from our Melbourne headquarters, this is 7 News with Peter Mitchell.
Good evening. Accused wife killer Boris Ristevski will fight a murder charge using taxpayer dollars after a court heard he's unable to fund his own defence. Police will rely on security camera pictures and secretly recorded conversations as they attempt to prove he's responsible for the death of his wife Karen.
When Karen Ristevski vanished in June 2016, it was the public who was called on to help catch her killer. And now her husband and accused murderer, Boris Ristevski, will use the public purse to fund his murder case. A court hearing which could finally reveal details to the public about what allegedly happened to Karen. Chanel Vella, 7 News.
A mother has died after being partially sucked out of a plane's window at 30,000 feet. She was on a flight from New York to Dallas when an engine exploded, hurling shrapnel into the aircraft. Fellow passengers pulled her back into the cabin, fearing they were about to crash.
Panicked passengers grasped for oxygen masks as the cabin violently depressurises. In the United States, Ashley Mullaney, 7 News.
Back home now, and an elderly pedestrian has been hit by an out-of-control car when it slammed into a bank. Paul Dowsley is in Lilydale tonight. And Paul, take us through what happened here.
Well, Mitch, it's not clear yet why the car suddenly accelerated, went up onto the footpath, but it's left a big hole in the side of the National Australia Bank here in Lilydale. The victim is in a stable condition in the Royal Melbourne Hospital. The driver, a man in his 70s, was assessed by paramedics. He is okay. His passenger, his female passenger, she is also okay, Mitch.
Thank you, Paul. Police are investigating whether the Comanchero's bikie gang is responsible for the shooting death of an innocent young man. Zabi Azedja was gunned down outside a Narre Warren house. His family flew from Perth to make an emotional appeal to help find his killer.
A mother grieves for her murdered son.
Rebel Wilson is back in Melbourne as the magazine publisher which defamed her challenges a record damages bill. Bauer Media was ordered to pay the Hollywood actor $4.5 million for labelling her a serial liar.
Rebel Wilson returned to court flanked by her lawyers and family.
Frontline police have entered a new era of scrutiny with the rollout of body cameras. 11,000 of the devices are expected to be on the streets by the end of next year.
Increasingly, police find themselves being videoed by onlookers at jobs. These new body-worn cameras will provide yet another level of scrutiny. Cameron Bowe, 7 News.
2017 TV run-out deals are now at Harvey Norman. Once we sell out, they're gone.
Hello again. Melbourne players have endured a full day of soul-searching as the club reviews what went wrong in the loss to Hawthorn. Let's cross live now to Chief Football reporter Mark Stevenson. Steve-o, Sunday's performance didn't go unnoticed at head office.
Absolutely, Michael. Now, Demons boss Peter Jackson's a straight shooter and he's taken aim on a club-endorsed podcast. Jackson said the club trashed its brand against the Hawks. Now,
great stuff. Thanks for that, Steve-o. And as you alluded to, it's going to be a big night at the selection table tomorrow, especially for the Bulldogs. Let's cross now to Tom Brown, who's got exclusive details. Tom, fill us in.
Good evening, Michael. That's right. Tom Boyd's selection status, one of the great mysteries so far of this season, hasn't been selected for the Bulldogs in their AFL side.
Thanks for that, Tom. Tom Brown reporting there. The Matildas are through to the final of the Asian Cup, but they are thanking their lucky stars after pulling off a great escape. Australia trailed Thailand 2-1 before Alana Kennedy scored a dramatic stoppage time equaliser in the 91st minute. And finally tonight, drinking beer courtside during the NBA playoffs is a dangerous exercise, as these distressing images prove.
You'll be all right, buddy. I'm worried about you. You can drop popcorn, you can drop soda pop, water.
MVP, what was that? Danny DeVito there? Big cricket news breaking, or is it? There is talk that Justin Langer will be announced as the new coach of Australia. However, Cricket Australia has now put out a release saying that is not true. So watch your space.
If it is true, it'll be a great move.
Absolutely, I'm with you.
Terrific. Thanks, Michael. Chops and sausages could be off the menu for women hoping to fall pregnant, thanks to a study linking them to infertility. Sugar has also been singled out after researchers discovered the foods create a toxin that inflames the womb.
It's time to give up the Aussie barbecue if you're struggling to fall pregnant. Georgia Comensoli, 7 News.
Jane Bunn is next with the forecast. And Jane, how long will the sunshine last?
Well, Mitch, the next week should be generally sunny. I'll have the full outlook after the break.
You can join 7 News online. Go to our website at 7news.com.au/Melbourne or join the conversation on Twitter and become part of the 7 News Melbourne Facebook family.
Hello again. After our cold start to the day, we were rewarded with pleasant sunshine. It was only 6.2 in the city this morning, our coldest in 6 months. Then we had a lovely day with light winds and lots of sun. It reached a top of 19. Now, it felt warm in the sun, but the shade still had some bite. And outside now, it has dropped down to 15. It was just 3 in several suburbs and 0.5 in the Yarra Valley in frost and fog. But cloud lingered through sunrise in Geelong, so it wasn't as cold through there. Then we all had a lovely day. It was warmer away from the bay, mainly through eastern suburbs. The chill was widespread this morning. Then we had a sunny day, just this wispy high cloud coming in from the west. High pressure is moving through, bringing our sunshine and light winds. A trough in the west is producing the high cloud, while a trough in the east let it cool down in Brisbane with wet weather. The high controls our weather for the next few days. The eastern trough will move tomorrow, and that brings a stormy afternoon. Now, this activity may extend into far eastern parts of Victoria, only up on the ranges, but it's nothing like what New South Wales and Queensland will see. The rest of the state is dry. There are signs of a light spit of rain moving through on Saturday, and again on Tuesday into Wednesday. But it's not the break or the return to regular rainfall that farmers are needing. The falls are light over the next week. It is all less than 5 millimetres. But there may be something brewing for East Gippsland after that. Do stay tuned. Around the nation tomorrow, Brisbane and Sydney both have showers likely and an inland thunderstorm, tops of 26. Hobart 18 with lots of sunshine. Adelaide rises up to 29. Perth cloudy and 21. There's a slight chance of a light shower. To Victoria, mild to warm and dry, apart from morning fog in the eastern valleys and thundery showers only up on the far eastern ranges. We've got light northeasterly winds and coastal sea breezes. Closer inland, we have wispy high cloud with lots of sun coming through. Winds tomorrow are light northerly, then southerly. We will start on 10 in the city, then the temperature rises in those light northerly winds. But I expect it to stop at 21 as they turn light southerly. So similar to today, dry with lots of sunshine. To the 8-day outlook, and Friday skies are completely clear. Then we'll see a bit more cloud come back in later in the day on Saturday. Now, Friday and Saturday, I have those maximum temperatures down a few degrees because of that southerly wind. We'll have cloud on Sunday morning, then a sunny afternoon. But Monday and Tuesday, northerly winds all day. So that's our hot temperatures once again, 29 at 28. The change comes through into the early hours of Wednesday, so we're mild again. So it is dry. Lots of sunshine tomorrow. We start on 10, then I'm expecting a top of 21. Mitch.
Very nice again. Thanks, Jane. And that's the way it is this Wednesday, the 18th of April. Thanks for your company. We'll have updates later. For now, from the team, good night.